Nature photographer Bill Lee spends a lot of time at Cades Cove in the Smoky Mountains. It's a place Bill has been inspired, mesmerized, and in love with for over 30 years. Wildside guide Terry Bulger introduces us to a man who keeps discovering something new at one of Tennessee's most traveled places.
Cades Cove inside the Smoky Mountains is a place progress passed by. In many ways, it's untouched by time, a unique Tennessee Valley home to the state's earliest settlers.
The adults at that time called it Cades Cove, and with the idea that maybe all of these surrounding mountains caged this one area in.
On a winter morning, it's quiet and tourist-free, and that's perfect for nature photographer Bill Lee.
That's what makes coming here in the winter so nice, is there are so few people.
Bill's not looking for humans. His photos focus entirely on the wild side.
I'm going to stop up here because it just gives you such a nice overview of the cove.
When it comes to Bill's pictures, he's picky. What looks good to us,
A little bit of snow and up on the highest peak over here, and the light just kind of hitting that is really nice.
isn't even worth getting the camera out of the car to him.
Get a little bit of one of those, what we call God beams in the photo industry, coming on down and just looking for something with the light, but just not quite happening enough yet.
So he waits.
And that shaft of light.
But not for long.
Grab the camera, I'm going to look at that.
Once he has the camera, it's just a matter of minutes before the action starts to happen.
Here comes a couple of does.
He's taken pictures of deer thousands of times, but the best photographers always believe the best photo is yet to be snapped.
You just have to be out here, and a lot of times it doesn't happen, and sometimes it does. You just never know.
30 years as a Cades Cove regular, and he's never seen this.
Oh, look at that one standing on her hind legs. She's in a playful mood.
His fast 200 to 400 millimeter lens focuses on the action.
Oh, she is wired this morning. I would call that youthful energy.
From this point, it's head on a swivel time. You can't miss a moment.
I need to look around, see if I'm missing something behind me.
His search is for one brilliant photo, not 50 average ones.
I've often said that the smartest photographer is the photographer that knows when not to take a photograph. But now look, the lights just come out, and all of a sudden this backlighting on these two little bucks walking is just really, that's nice.
30 years of doing this, and Bill knows all the tricks of photographing beautiful scenery. He also knows no matter how good or smart he is, nature is always in charge.
If I had my wishes, it would have been a heavy hoarfrost this morning. He'd have been in this tall grass, peering through with nice soft early morning light on him. And that happens, you know, maybe once or twice a year.
Those are the patient moments which wind up in his coffee table books. A 1-second snapshot that often takes days to discover.
And you know what? Even if you don't get a shot, it is such a nice way to spend a morning.
It is, after all, his office and his job. Out here, that's easy to forget.
No 2 days are ever the same. So it's not a job that you ever get bored with. Not that I really think of it as a job, I think of it as a love. And just Cades Cove has it all.
I'm Terry Bulger on Tennessee's Wild Side.
That is photographic poetry, grace, beauty. It's all there. Bill's latest coffee table book, Windows to a Secret World, is a perfect way to learn more about the Tennessee treasure that is Cades Cove.